It's your magic musical moment. Showtime.
BBC Radio Stoke.
Before that, though, let's hear from the Vice Chairman of Newcastle Amateur Operatic Society, and that's Amanda Boston. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. Little Women the Musical.
Yes.
Is it close to the film?
Yes, it is. It's got all the main characters in it, but obviously you can't put everything from a book into a musical, but there's a lot of beautiful moments, very funny moments, very moving moments. It's a lovely adaptation.
It's quite, I imagine it's quite a small cast.
There's only 10 in the cast.
10?
Yes.
It's a big stage to fill with just 10, isn't it?
It's 10, but we think we've got a really good cast and we've got some beautiful voices.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right, following the exploits of the March Sisters, the 4 March Sisters, is that
That's right. It covers from 1863 to 1866, where the March girls are growing up with their mum. The father's gone away as an army chaplain, and it's in the Civil War. And it's really just following their lives as they grow from girls into womanhood.
Right, yeah.
I say, very, very funny and very moving.
And it's taking place at the Rep, isn't it, at the end, of this month? It
starts on the 29th of March and goes on till the 2nd of April.
Right. You had to start it in March, didn't you, when it's all about the March Sisters? No, the thing is with a lot of the local companies is that invariably the shows themselves have sometimes 30, 40, sometimes even 50 people in it. So when you've only got 10...
I know.
And they've all got to sell tickets, of course.
Yes, well, this is it. Normally, if you have a cast of 40 and, you know, everybody sells 10 tickets each, you've
filled a fair number, haven't you? Yeah.
But this is selling really well. I think we did Goodnight Mr. Tom, and then we did Jane Eyre, and I think we're building a reputation for taking a new musical and always one with a really good story.
And I think that's really important, isn't it? People get to see what you're about, and then you've got the most powerful advertising tool going to man, and that's word of mouth.
It is. I think a lot of people that book to see Jane Eyre, because it's the same team, it's the same director, and they're coming back and having more tickets for Little Women because they enjoy Jane Eyre. And we're going for each, next year, later this year, we're doing the Railway Children and then Frankenstein. Right. So we're going down that route. We're trying to be a bit different and pick something with a really, really good story, where the story and the acting is as important as the music. OK, well, we're going to hear a couple of songs from it. We'll have a chat to you in between. What are we going to hear first? The first one you're going to hear is Five Forever. And this is where the 4 sisters initiate Laurie to join their team as the brother they never had.
OK, all right. Let's hear it.
I want to declare before everyone, before the world, that on this day of forgiveness and joy, that you, Theodore Lawrence III, who has valiantly lost all contests to me, I declare you our brother, the brother we never had. Swear to us your greatest oath of loyalty, an oath as dazzling as your charms.
I swear I'll follow you like royalty.
Come wear our royal coat of arms. From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted. From this day on it's all for one, and one for all for life.
We'll live like musketeers.
Together we'll prevail. We'll be fine for all forever from now on. Now each of us must swear for all eternity, our bond shall never be undone.
Nothing shall sever this fraternity. We'll always live and die as one. From now on we are joined, and we shall not be parted.
From this day on it's all for one,
and one for all for life.
Together we will fight.
Your battles will be mine.
We'll be fine for all forever from now on. Speech, speech, speech.
On this wonderful day.
It's wonderful.
One I'll never forget.
Never forget.
I am honored to say I am we shall not be parted. From this day on, no matter what, we fight for all for life. We'll conquer every foe
with our brother by our side. And if John Brooke were here, he'd be our brother too. to.
Meg's in love.
We'll consider any friend.
We'll be loyal to the end.
We'll be fine for all forever.
We'll be fine for all forever.
We'll be fine for all forever from now on and on and on. From now on.
Oh, absolutely brilliant, Amanda. That's
Thank you.
fantastic. What a great set of cast you got there. I mean, the voices, they're very powerful for such a small number.
I think it's because we've only got 10 in the cast and everybody's a big part. There are no little parts.
Everyone's got to pull their weight.
Everybody's got to pull their own weight,
Yeah.
and I think we've got a really good cast. It's well cast,
Yeah.
age-wise and voice-wise, and the sisters are all totally different as they are in the book.
And of course, indeed, it's a story that you just immerse yourself in, isn't it? So I mean, it's got so many facets to it.
Well,
it?
people have been laughing at rehearsals and they've been crying at rehearsals, which is good.
Yeah,
Because if you can make people laugh and you can make them cry,
all the
and that's
emotion
at
there.
rehearsals, hopefully when we put the show on, the
Yeah.
audience are going to really like it.
You need a Christmas tree, don't you?
We do need a Christmas tree.
Has anyone got a Christmas tree?
If anybody has got a Christmas tree for the March Sisters, we could do with one in an ideal world about 6 foot. I mean, it's meant to be a Douglas fir tree, but you can only get them in America. That's
You
from-
see, do you know what? I've got a Christmas tree in my back garden, and it's still green.
Oh, can we come
you
and
can
cut
have
it down?
You can have it. No, it's the one I had at Christmas. It's not living anymore.
It's not living.
No,
Is it still? But it's still,
green. Oh yeah.
Well, if it's still green, we might take you up on that.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to go and have a look at it now, just to make sure there's no sort of brown bits on it.
We
but-
definitely would like a Christmas tree. If anybody, has got one, or if yours is okay,
it
we'd
might
be very
drop,
grateful.
Drop needles everywhere, though. It's meant to be one of these ones that doesn't.
Well, it's got to be a real tree. We have to have a real
got
tree
to be
for
a
the
real
March
one.
Sisters.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to have to go and have a look now.
Thank you.
If I can't help you out, we'll put the appeal out again tomorrow.
Well, that would be good.
I'll check my tree in the garden, and if you want it, you can come and get it.
That's lovely.
by
Thank
all
you
means.
very much.
And of course, the tickets go on sale. I'm presuming they're on sale already.
Tickets are on sale now.
Yeah.
Tickets are selling very well.
Yeah.
But obviously, we would like to fill the place. That would be lovely. We filled it for Goodnight, Mr. Tom. It would be great to actually sell out for this one.
It's not a production that I've seen do the rounds, as it were.
No, you haven't. It's a Midland premiere.
Well, there
it's
you
a
are.
Broadway show. It hasn't been done professionally in England. I say it's just, I think maybe people don't do it because there's only 10 in it, but because we've got 2 shows this year, we're doing one small one and one larger one.
Okay.
So maybe a lot of societies would say, we can't do that because the chorus will be
everyone wants to go,
upset,
yeah. Yeah.
Whereas this time we know we're going to do the Railway Children with a full company. So this is a smaller one.
So whilst they might not be in this one, they're in the next one.
Oh, yes.
And hopefully
everybody-
they've sold you a few tickets, even if they're not in it.
I'm hoping everybody's selling tickets, but I'd love your listeners to come along and support us. It
a
really
Midlands premiere then
Yes.
of Little Women. We're going to hear one more song. You're in it as well, aren't you?
I am. I'm playing Great Aunt March.
Are you? Great stuff. Wonderful.
Yes.
Right, so remind us of the dates and where people can get tickets from. And
Right.
what have
Well,
you.
the dates are the 29th of March until the 2nd of April.
Yeah.
It starts at 7:30 and it's at the Stoke Rep.
Okay.
You can get tickets from our ticket line, which is Stoke-on-Trent 565873.
Is there someone there now?
There's somebody there
Is
now.
there? Right,
There certainly
okay,
is. And
right.
you very kindly put it on your website
Yeah.
for us, the ticket line.
Yeah.
Also, they can go on nostheatre.org for details if they just want to look up our website.
All right.
But I say the easiest thing to do if they haven't got pen and paper handy is to just look up Radio Stoke, because
you can
your
find it on
gentleman's
there.
just put it down.
Yes, we've got it here. But if you want to call now to book your tickets, and they're selling well,
They're selling very
get
well.
in there now if you want to be there at the Midlands premiere of Little Women, the musical at the Rep. It starts on the 29th of March through until the 2nd of April. 7:30 start. Matinee on Saturday.
Matinee on Saturday, yes,
Brilliant.
at 2:30.
All right, £10 they start at, up to 13.
£10 on the Saturday, and then £11 for opening night. We want to fill opening night. It's
All
about
right.
2/3 full now.
Okay.
And Friday and Saturday are nearly sold out. So
Brill.
Yes.
Okay, 01782 565 873 is the ticket line, and we're going to hear one more song, aren't we?
You're going to hear. I picked this because I think it's one of the most beautiful numbers of the show. It's a duet where Jo takes her mother and Beth to the beach after her sister's been very ill. And it's a lovely duet between Beth and Jo.
Okay, what's it called?
It's called...
Well, I've got it written. Is it Some Things Are Meant to Be?
It's called Some Things
It's
Are
a good
Meant
job
to
I've
Be.
got it written down, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Because I'd never have known. Right, okay, let's hear it.
Thank you.
When you were first born, not an hour old, I told Marmee, Beth is mine. Everyone has someone special in the world, and I have you. My sweet Beth, give me a task to do.
Let's pretend we're riding on a kite. Let's imagine we're flying through the air.
We'll ascend until we're out of sight. Light as paper, we'll soar.
Let's be wild up high above the sand. Feel the wind, the world at our command. Let's enjoy the view and never land.
Floating far from the shore.
Some things are meant to be. The clouds moving fast and free.
The sun on a silver sea. A sky that's bright and blue.
And some things will never end.
The thrill of our magic ride.
Love that I feel inside for you.
We'll climb high beyond the break of day.
Sleep on stardust and dine on bits of moon.
You and I will find the Milky Way. We'll be mad and explore.
We'll
recline our loved up on the breeze.
toward
About, sail on with windy ease. Pass the days doing only as we please. That's what living is for.
Some things are meant to be. The tide turning endlessly. The way it takes hold of me. No matter what I do. And some things will never end. The promise of who you are. Your memories when I am far from you. All my life I've lived for loving you. Let me go now.
Do you know, we were so immersed in that in here, weren't we? It was just wonderful. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Singing live here at BBC Radio Stoke, the cast of Little Women the Musical. That number again, it's 01782 565 873. A real treat if you want to go and see the cast. It's a relatively small cast, but it's the Midlands premiere of Little Women the Musical. It's at the Rep on Leek Road, of course. It starts on the 29th of March to the 2nd of April. And they need a Christmas tree. That's right, isn't it?
We do need a Christmas tree.
If mine doesn't work, I'll tell you tomorrow who to get in touch with. Mine might be okay, but if it's not. In fact, and if it turns out that it's my Christmas tree, it'll be a famous Christmas tree, which is great.
It will. We'll be very grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Amanda, thank you very much indeed for coming in, and well done to the whole cast and crew.
Thank you for inviting us.
You're more than welcome any time, and thanks for coming in to perform. It was a real treat, and I'm sure that everyone concurs with me when I say that we've got some wonderful talent across North Staffordshire and South Cheshire, and if we can give it a platform, then we'll be more than happy to do that. Cheers, Amanda. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's Amanda Boston there from the Newcastle Amateur Operatic Society. Little Women the Musical at the Stoke Rep from the 29th of March to the 2nd of April. The usual 7:30 start with a matinee at 2:30 on the Saturday. Tickets from £10 to £13. Get in quick. Give that ticket line a quick call if you want to book your your seats. The tickets are selling well, so it's worth calling now to reserve your seats. 01782 565 873 is the number to call. We've got music on the way.